Hello, Doom here, and this is an analysis of an average player. I'm an okay player, I can do some good stuff, but I still make loads of mistakes. And I'm just going through my games, watching replays, and analysing the stuff I do and the stuff I don't do, and maybe some of the opponents and teammates as well, in hopes of improving my own game, and maybe possibly yours if you're watching and enjoying. So I've got a game here, another solo standard, 3v3. Still down low in bronze, I haven't played it much, but I've been playing it again recently and I've, got a game to review. And before I start, it's currently paused. I want to make a very important point about kickoffs. When you're the defensive player, when you're in my position now, I'm the deepest of the three, I'm in goal. Stay in goal at the kickoff because it's unpredictable. At the higher level, with the better players, there are techniques and things you can do to try and control the kickoff. But at this low level, it's probably going to be unpredictable and probably come towards your goal. And pretty much, I think overall, I'd advise you to always stay in goal if you're the deepest player, even if you have better players, just in case. It's the safest thing to do. Just to stop that one time the ball comes towards your goal. Just stay in goal if you are defending. Let's watch kickoff. So I'm the deepest, I get the boost and I go back, and there's the ball coming straight towards goal. That is why you stay in goal to kick off. It even surprised me a little bit still. I mean, I didn't expect it. And I also thought it was hitting the post. But I went for it anyway and managed to just about keep it out. So I'm pushing forward, just seeing if I can get some blocks in. I go back, I see my teammates in goal. And I see a chance here to go for the ball, which I go for it. I found out my ball to win. And I try and take it over field. I see the opponent coming out, so I try and knock it over him. But he gets the block in, and I'm going back. My two teammates are there, and I rotate back towards goal. And I went to go for that, but then I saw the orange car start to fly, so then I backed off because I was never going to win it. Then he misses it, so I then go for it that time. Whether I should have or not, I'm not sure, but nothing really came about of it, and then we concede in the next phase of play. Let's try and see what actually happened here. So I went for that. I might have got it, I'm not sure. Maybe I would have got the block, but my teammate was right to probably go for it there. And it goes towards the corner, and then I kind of see the ball coming now to the middle of the pitch. And I feel like I should probably go and challenge there. And I probably do something different now because there's the opponent, and I had this player in my games a few times, and I noticed that he was an expert, so he's obviously played the game long enough to have a bit of experience, and he knows how to hit the ball. And I think most players I'd see at this level would just try and hit the ball as hard as possible, but he just taps it, he dinks it, he just does a controlled shot towards goal, and it's really something I probably could have stopped. But in all honesty, that was actually quite poor defending from me. Everything was alright, and what I probably should have done there is just went more towards goal and waited for that first hit instead of rushing in. So it was a nice shot from them. Nice shot from Risto, I think it was. To just, not try to whack it, he just controlled it and put it towards goal. But it's really something I could have saved if I made the right decision, which I didn't. Anyway, I've had kick-off, and again there, I waited to see what they did. I saw an orange car flying, so there's no point in me trying to challenge for it. Let's just wait for him to hit off the wall. My two teammates attack. I'm the defensive player. I'm just sitting here waiting, seeing what develops. And oh, that was awful. Again, I started this game very poorly with positioning. I completely lost where my goal was. I felt I had to go for that, but I didn't really need to, and I miss it. And we should have conceded there, but luckily we were okay. So I've started this game pretty badly in the positioning sense. Had a bit of an attack there because I thought the ball would break, but Orange team managed to defend it decently. And you probably already noticed that there's good rotation here, particularly from Turbo. I had him in a previous game that we lost because we kept running in each other's way. But in this game, noticing he was on my team again, and noticing from the previous game that he rotates, I became aware of that and tried to stay out of his way. And I think he played more defensively as well, whether that was intentional or accidental, I'm not sure. But we seem to do a better job this game. So rotating well. Orange team seems to be getting a bit of pressure. I'm stuck again in the wrong position, doing absolutely badly. We get it clear. that gets hit, and we're kind of stuck, and I'm stuck here again. And now, right here where the ball's going, I'm in a bad position. But what I do is I just park my car in the way, because two basic things what I feel to defend well is you've either got to get a big clear, or if you can't clear it, then make it as difficult as possible for the opponents to score. And that is what I do. I just park my car here and then just, you know, block the shot. If I tried to get back to goal, then Risto would have had a free shot on goal. And a lot about playing this game is when you're positioning, you've got to also make the right decisions. So I'm kind of stuck again with this. I'm kind of going back and forth between the tennis hits that are going on, but I seem to be on a good team here. Even though I was going all over the place, my two teammates were always behind me, not committing. They were seeing what I was going to do, and they were always in position so that if I couldn't get the first block in or clear it or whatever, they're always in goal to, you know, to defend if it went over me. And as a result of that, they're able to rush out there, one of them. Notice only one of them rushed out. They both went to do it, but then when William went ahead, Turbo stopped and stayed defensive, and now William was able to take that upfield and score, and now we've equalised. And that goal came about because of good awareness and positioning from the teammates. I mean, I've started pretty bad, but I haven't been awful. My car's still been in good places where I could make things happen if the ball breaks. And I think I'm doing the right things. I've made some mistakes, but there was chances I could have went for the ball, but now I saw my teammate go for it who's closer, so I back away and stay defensive. Then I go forward it when it's my turn. And I'm always rotating back, and so am my team. And that's why there I was able to get... I've pushed forward, I'm going back. I see my two teammates there doing clear, so I go to goal because it's open. And because of good rotation, and even though I don't think I've started the game too well, I'm still able to position myself in the right areas, and that's when Risto takes us up the wall and gets a pretty good centre. And I have to say, Orange team didn't really rotate well this game, and they didn't have the cars in the right position. They had a couple of centres they could have really attacked like this one. I'm in position, and Risto, because I've positioned myself well, I know there's no pressure, so I've got time to clear it. It's a pretty crap clear. It's pretty testament to how bad I've started this game. But because Orange team are not particularly playing well as a team, they're not really rotating, no one was there to punish me for a bad clear. So once again, I'm defending again, my teammates now push forward, and now I see a chance to go forward now. There was no need for me to go forward at first, because there was a bit of tennis going back and forth, but now I see my teammates have sort of got control of the ball, and there's potential here for a centre. I evaluate this situation that the most likely outcome is a centre, but if the Orange team do clear it, I don't feel there's much threat of it going towards goal, and I also feel confident that I'd be able to get back to defend if it does go towards goal. So I push forward, and we end up getting a centre, and I go for a shot. That's the only thing I really do. I aim for the bottom corner, but I miss. But because my teammates are rotating back, they're able to get there and put in the rebound. So it's a pretty good shot, comes off the wall. Orange team are a bit of a mess, and my teammates rotate back. They don't just admire their centre or what happened. They get back to the central position, and they follow on my shot and put in the rebound. So now we're 2-1 up. We're winning. With a better team, we should be winning. And I get a pretty good assist. So we're doing it again. I'm just rotating beyond my teammate. The hit ends up going over him, but because I rotated well and gone back to goal, I didn't get an easy clear. You notice that Turbo's back in goal. Me and my teammate were pushing forward, but he stayed in defensive position. There I could have got that. I was setting myself to get it, but then Turbo goes, so I stay put in goal. My teammate bumps me, which is really bad. I had a good clear, but he stays in position. He doesn't chase the ball after bumping me. He stays in position and then can get the second clear. And he had a chance to score from that. He completely hesitated. Because I'm in position. We saw Turbo stays back, so I feel I can chase this up. I slow down because my teammate really should score that, and I'm just waiting a bit deep for any bounce off the wall, like the second goal. When I bounce it off the wall, I could probably tap it in. But my teammate hesitates, and I don't know why, but because I didn't chase it with him, I'm in position to recover the ball. And it gets cleared. I go back. There's Turbo there, so it's now his turn to hit it. I've gone all the way back to goal in case Turbo fails. I'm waiting for the hit again. Risto misses it, and now I see a chance to attack it. but Turbo hits it from me, which is not a big deal. I can just rotate back around, let Turbo have control of the ball. And look at this situation now. My two teammates are forwards. Orange are in okay positions, they could probably defend this. But as I turn around and see two of them fly through the air and miss the ball, I see the opportunity to go forward and pretty much tap it into an open net. Yeah, and that came about because, you know, I've went past the ball, I'm not in control of it, my teammate is, so I just rotate back around, and then I've got a big picture of everything in front of me. I see two orange players miss the ball, and that gives me a chance to attack and score. Now this was a barrel of mess. Let's see what happened again. So, there's the kickoff. After we've gone 3-1 up, we pretty much got the game safe. I trust Turbo, as we've already saw, to be in goal. My teammate has won the kickoff and he attacks it. I get into a position where I can support him. But they get cleared. But I have trust here that Turbo is in a defensive position and he's going to get this. I don't think the ball was going in. But I have faith that Turbo, because of what I've saw this game, that he's behind me. And he is. He hasn't pushed forward. And he's in a position now that he can get it clear. I would have liked him a bit deeper. But it's no excuse for what I do here. I've got to be honest, I got greedy. I saw that all the orange players were on the left side and I thought, if I get this ball, I've got a pretty good chance of scoring. And I got incredibly greedy, completely do something completely stupid. This ball's going harmlessly to the corner. I should have went... In that situation, I should have went back to goal, let the ball go to the corner and then deal with it then. Everyone can regroup. But I tried to be greedy. And then, yeah... I don't blame William that much. I mean, he tried to clear on the wall, but, you know, things happen. I get a bad block, and then Turbo probably came out of goal when he shouldn't have. So we also made mistakes, but I won't blame William that much. It was pretty much brought on by myself. I was awful in that situation. So it's all happening here. I go around to cover my teammate because I saw he's not doesn't have any pressure. The orange card didn't go for it, so I just wait behind him in case he misses it. He does, and then I get it clear, but... Orange managed to get it back in. And the ball comes towards goal. Let's go back at that again. I wanted to control that, but the bounce was not what I expected. But it's not so much of a problem. We managed to get a good save. And in this situation, I'm looking at that. And I feel like my team has got control of that. That they're going to get another hit. And they're going to be on the attack. So I go back, look for boost. No boost there. So I go back to goal. And I'm surprised to see the ball coming back there. And we really should have conceded. And it would have been so harsh on us. Because even though we've made mistakes, we're a better team. But I don't panic. And manage to see the game out. Because as I've come back round, how I evaluate this situation here, once again, another example of Orange not really doing well. Especially given the situation that it's 3-2 and there's 4 seconds left. Risto should be more aggressive with the centre here. But as I come back, I see Turbo on the near post. So I slow down at the far post because there's no point me rushing into that chaos. I might as well wait and see where the ball's going to go. And as a result, it bounces in the centre with no orange card to attack it. And I'm able just to whack it clear because I slowed down and evaluated the situation. So we get the win. We honestly should have won that by a lot more. Quite honestly, Orange shouldn't have scored in this game at all. We should have won 3-0, maybe even a few more, if we just controlled the ball a bit better and made better decisions. But this game kind of highlights some of the things I need to work on. I need to be more aware of the situation and my teammates and what's going on, because I was caught out of position a few times and I made a few mistakes. Yeah, I need to work on my patient play. That's something I'm working on. I don't want to rush in all the time or try and rush plays. I'm really trying recently to slow down and be patient and wait just to let my opponents hit it, and then I can then take the ball off them when they just whack it into no space. Because having game awareness and being aware of what's around you and what your teammates are doing and what your opponents are doing can really improve your anticipation and knowing where the ball's going to go and where you should be. Is what I feel. And so yeah, something to work on. I did it in this game a little bit but made mistakes, but we got the wins, just about saw it through. Another win, more rank points, fantastic. And that's another analysis video. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you again next time.